It's the 8th leading cause of death in the state of North Dakota and a taboo topic in many households. But one group is hoping to change that by riding 135 miles to promote awareness for suicide prevention. Valley News Team's Joseph Ojo caught up with the group before they took off, and he shows us some of the ways you can save people before it's too late.
It hits very home for me because my daughter died from suicide.
Knowing all too well about the loss of a loved one from suicide, Katrina Gullickson, along with members of the North Dakota chapter of the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, are pushing for people to openly have conversations about suicide.
Suicide does not have an age limit at all, neither does mental health. Mental health can be very young children and it can be very old and elderly people.
It's a bike ride of over 135 miles to discuss mental health so that more lives can be saved and teach people the signs to look out for.
Somebody might say, well, I'm doing all right. You know, fine is not a good answer. You know, you have to dig a little bit deeper sometimes.
While you might say that you are not a doctor, Gullickson says you know your loved one and can tell when they may be needing help.
If you do know somebody that you do feel is having a mental health problem and you feel that they might be suicidal, be forth and say, are you feeling suicidal today?
Because we need to talk about mental health. We need to have that awkward conversation and reach out to someone if we're worried about them, or we need to reach out if we're worried about ourselves.
In 2016 alone, 134 people died by suicide in the state of North Dakota, and suicide prevention advocate Samantha Brewer says she believes that by getting more people to talk about their feelings, it will help with getting through the process of losing someone by suicide and also reduce the number of deaths by suicide in the state by the year 2025.
Share your feelings, talk about it, be the friend, ask the question. Seize that moment so that you can help your individual friend, your family member and acquaintance.
In West Fargo, Joseph Ojo, Valley News Live.
And if you're having trouble reaching out to someone or even finding it uneasy to talk about suicide prevention, you can head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story. We have a link of resources that are available.